All right, Lily, the wedding is about to start.
What's the rush? After you marry my cousin, will you still have me in your heart?
Of course, in my heart, there will always be a place for you.
Brent-Sue, do you remember that today is my wedding?
Cousin, I just can't bear to part with Brother Brent. I wanted to say goodbye to him.
Lily Fong, do you realize what you're doing? He's your brother-in-law.
Enough. If you can't accept Lily, then perhaps it's better not to have this wedding at all.
Brent-Sue, do you realize what you're saying?
Cousin, please don't be angry. Brent, you shouldn't be like this either. I don't want you to argue with my cousin because of me.
Lily, this isn't your fault.
It's not her fault, so, is it my fault then? I'm sorry, but the person thereafter is you.
You don't speak. What are you planning to do? Relax, I won't hurt you.
Don't worry, the person has already left.
I will take responsibility.
Mr. Hua, it's time for you to go.
This is
A token. We will meet again.
Lily Fong, what am I going to do?
What am I going to do? Isn't it obvious?
Lily Fong, you.
I allowed you to monopolize the Fong family and Brent for so long. That was already a huge favor. When you're dead, all of this will be mine.
Grandpa will not let you off the hook.
Rest assured. He'll be quick to join you down there. Tied to a rock, thrown into the river, the farther the better. Grandfather, in the end, my cousin, ended up hanging around with this person. By now, they might have already fled far away.
Ivy. Grandpa believes you wouldn't do that.
She's doing this to get back at me. It's all my fault.
This kind of person is simply a disgrace to our family.
Shut your mouth. Don't think I don't know what you're really thinking. I am the granddaughter of Feng Tianluan. If she's alive, I must see her in person.
Wu Xiao, today is the banquet of Huo's group. The head of the group is Lance Huo. With your ugly appearance, can you even interview him?
The person I want to interview is not Lance Hua. I need to find an opportunity to sneak in and find my grandfather.
Mr. Huo is here.
Mr. Hui, your presence is our honor. Hello, Mr. Su.
Brent, you really forgot that Mr. Hua is a germaphobe. He doesn't like physical contact.
Everyone. Hua's group is the leading enterprise in the country. We will establish a partnership with the Feng family in Haicheng and with the Su family as well. Does anyone have any questions? Feel free to ask.
Mr. Hua, may I ask if your sudden return to Haicheng 3 years ago was for a woman? Is this true?
Could you reveal a bit about who this woman is?
How audacious. You dare to confront Mr. Hua. Take advantage of him, drag this paparazzo away.
I'm sorry, Mr. Hua. These paparazzi are unruly. Wait a minute.
What's up, Mr. Hua, do you know her?
I don't. But she's very special. I can give her 3 minutes of exclusivity.
The person Mr. Hua values. That's our Feng family's honored guest. Please come in.
Miss, have we met somewhere before? I apologize. You resemble an old acquaintance of mine.
He really went in. That actually worked.
Please come in.
Grandpa. Where exactly are you?
Your grandpa is in the nursing home. What did you call him?
Grandpa. Mr. Feng is a great philanthropist. I was once sponsored by him. Everyone in the orphanage calls him that.
Really?
Yes. You should be interviewed.
Stop right there. Let's do the interview right here.
Mr. Hua. Have you eaten yet?
If there's no question, don't force it. If there's no question, don't force it. I'd like to ask you. Did Miss Wu buy this necklace? It's quite unique.
The necklace. This necklace, I also forgot where I bought it. I just wear it all the time because it looks good.
You forgot.
Could it be, Mr. Hua knows this necklace?
May I take a look at it?
Mr. Hua, 3 minutes have passed. They're all waiting for you outside.
Don't do anything unnecessary. If the Feng family finds out, they won't let you off easily. Go and find out her true identity.
It's Mr. Hua.
Ms. Lin, after your fall into the sea, multiple organs were damaged, especially your heart, which has severe sequelae. You absolutely cannot become emotionally agitated.
What are you doing? Speak up. You sneaked into the old master's room. What exactly are you trying to do?
I just heard that the Feng family, in their fight for the inheritance, has been mistreating the elderly. I just wanted to get to the bottom of it.
Journalists who dare to look into this matter, none of them have met with a good end, and yet you still dare to investigate. Someone come here. Search her.
Stop. I was brought here by Mr. Hua himself. Who dares to lay a hand on me?
Mr. Hua allowed you to interview, but he didn't permit you to sneak upstairs and snoop around. You, a mere journalist, dare to threaten me. What are you waiting for?
Is my bag.
Pills. These are what you found in the old man's room. Quickly destroy them.
These are my medications, Lily Feng. What exactly have you done to the old man? Are you even human?
Shut up. Why aren't you hurrying to take this thieving wretch to the police station?
When did I ever steal anything?
The surveillance caught you going upstairs. As for this item, here it is. Take her away.
Miss Wu, do you need help?
Mr. Hua, Lily Feng is slandering me, accusing me of stealing her bracelet.
Mr. Hua, this bracelet was found in front of everyone. From her bag. How could I slander a small reporter?
Mr. Hua.
Remember, as one of my people, you can't be bullied by anyone.
Mr. Hua, are you going to protect her?
Miss Feng, are you saying that I'm protecting her? You can contact the police now. Check the surveillance and fingerprints. I'd like to see who is really lying. No, wait, it's just a small reporter. Where is it worth the Hua family's intervention? The Hua family can choose not to intervene, but my people have been bullied here. What do you think should be done? How would you like to vent your anger? Anything goes. Did you hear that?
You dare to hit me,
Mr. Hui. It was all a misunderstanding just now. The banquet is about to begin. Please take your seat directly. There's no need for the banquet anymore. Someone has laid a hand on my people. I will reconsider the cooperation relationship with the Feng family. Excuse me.
Mr. Hua, you must be joking. To cancel the cooperation with our Feng family. Paparazzo, you actually want to cancel the cooperation with our Feng family?
Whom I choose to collaborate with doesn't require Miss Feng's approval, does it?
Mr. Hua, please see reason. A thief doesn't deserve to be by your side.
Does Miss Feng look down on her, or look down on me? Could it be that someone by my side would need to steal a bracelet worth tens of thousands?
No.
It must be a misunderstanding. Here, apologize to Miss Wu on behalf of Lily. Let's go. We've offended Mr. Hui. Aren't you afraid? Are all the families in Haicheng coming against us?
What should we do then? Brent, you must have a solution, right?
The old man has made many good connections in the business world. It's said that he even helped Lance Huo's father. So now, you should give Director Huo a call. Perhaps, out of respect for the old man, Lance Huo might change his mind.
Mr. Hua, your fiancée, Miss Erica Kim, is visiting the K family, and she's also a guest at the Huo family. The chairman wants you to go to the old house to keep her company. Also, the chairman asked you to bring Miss Wu along.
I understand. You can go back first.
Help with what? I'm sorry, Mr. Hua, but I'm really not in the mood to meddle in someone else's family affairs.
You don't care at all that I'm seeing another woman.
Mr. Hua, you must be joking.
Engaged to me.
Engaged?
My father introduced me to someone for a marriage alliance. I don't like her.
I'm sorry, Mr. Hua. But in my current state, I'm certainly not good enough for you.
Then how about I remove your makeup and see what you really look like? Ivy Lin, you don't need to look at me like that. You don't need to ask how I know. I'll keep it a secret for you.
Okay, I have a condition. Mr. Feng is suspected of being abused at the Feng's house. I want to find out the truth.
Know how to be grateful. Not bad. I will support you unconditionally.
Also, since it's a contractual marriage, we must set some rules.
Let's hear them.
No kissing, no sleeping together, no interfering with each other's private lives.
Why is your face so red? Are you thinking about the scene of kissing and sleeping with me?
You.
Okay, I can bear with it. I hope you can also endure it.
Uncle, Lance has finally come home for once. Why don't you let him have a meal with you first?
There's no need for a meal. I've come back this time to introduce someone to you. My fiancée, Wu Xiao.
I've heard from the Feng family that this Wu Xiao stole something from them and was caught red-handed, right? Someone like her is simply not worthy of entering the Huo family's door.
She's not worthy, but are you? Is it your place to speak here?
Shut your mouth, Miss W.
Could it be that you think, by clinging to Lance, you can turn from a nobody into a phoenix? Dream on, someone, take her away. I dare anyone to touch her. I am about to marry Wu Xiao. I won't allow anyone to slander my wife, Lance Hua, am your fiancé. Where am I lacking compared to this ugly woman? I never agreed to marry you. You need to wake up. Are you out of your mind? How could you forsake Erica for a thief, Lily Feng who lied and framed her, and I don't like Erica Kim either. So, whom I decide to marry is my own freedom. It has nothing to do with you. From the beginning, the only person who believed in me unconditionally was Mr. Hua.
But the outside world is saying that you did it all for a woman, abandoning a business partner. How can our Huo family conduct business after this?
Who dares to gossip about me? The one you spread out.
Dad, I'm doing all this for the sake of the Huo family's reputation. Look at him.
Lance who? You damn bastard.
Dad.
Lance, you come from a good background. I've never seen such a malicious woman. This little reporter, her background is unclear. Can you let Uncle handle her first?
She is my woman. What right do you have to accuse her? You are the one who has no right to be here. Walk out on your own, or shall I have someone throw you out?
Lance Huo, how could you treat me this way? Erica, you stay.
If anyone's leaving, it's this wretch first. I can let it go, but from now on, you two are not allowed to see each other.
She is very important to me. I won't agree to that.
Dad, see that big brother, for the sake of this vixen, doesn't even recognize you anymore.
Fine. You can both get lost together. I, Denian Hu, have no son like you.
Mr. Hua.
I'm fine.
Lance, how are you doing? Apologize to your uncle now.
Let's go. Do you feel heartbroken?
Mr. Hua, why did you defend me?
About what happened 3 years ago. Are you trying to deny it?
We didn't even meet 3 years ago. Mr. Hua, your way of getting involved is a bit old-fashioned.
What?
What are you doing?
Going home.
This is not the way to my house.
You are my woman now, so we are going to my house.
Are you suggesting we live together?
This is the guest room. You will sleep here from now on.
Mr. Hua,
It's me.
what are you doing here while I'm changing clothes?
What do you think?
I'm not an easy woman. The 3 rules we talked about before, are you going to agree or not?
I agree. It's just your imagination running wild. I brought you a blanket and pajamas. They're all clean.
Could it be breakfast made by Mr. Hua? He is really thoughtful. No, when I left Brent Su, I swore to myself, I won't easily entrust my heart to anyone again.
You can't go in without the dean's permission.
Haicheng Sanatorium is Feng family's property. It used to be open to the public. Why am I not allowed in?
Our miss has changed the rules a long time ago. It's to prevent you shameless paparazzi. Get lost now.
If you don't leave, we will call for help.
It seems I have no choice but to go back and ask Mr. Hua for help. Grandpa, please wait for me a bit longer.
Ivy? Ivy, is it really you?
Mr. Su, please look carefully.
I'm sorry, Miss Wu. She's clearly already dead. But I keep thinking she's still alive.
It's you again, you pesky paparazzo. Last time I let you get away, and you dare to investigate further.
Right, why did you come to the sanatorium?
Was once sponsored by Elder Feng, and just wanted to pay him a visit.
I see. The doctor said his condition isn't good. I can take you to see him for the last time.
What do you mean the last time? Explain yourself clearly.
When it was discovered, it was already late-stage stomach cancer. But he insisted on staying at the sanatorium. We can only come here to visit him more often. Miss Wu, what's wrong with you?
It's nothing. Please take me to see the old man.
All right, let's go.
Mr. Hua, you ordered to protect Miss Wu secretly. She is now in Feng's nursing home.
Prepare the car.
Yes.
This is Miss Wu's room. My wife is looking for me, there's something else. I won't accompany you anymore.
Grandpa, it's Ivy. Ivy is here to see you.
Ivy,
It's me, Grandpa.
that's wonderful. Before Grandpa passes away, being able to see you makes me feel at peace.
Grandpa, your hands are so cold. And the blanket is so thin. Why, in the hospital room, isn't there a single caretaker?
Grandpa, it's okay. Grandpa has something important to tell you. You must remember this. Hurry and leave this place. Make this phone call.
Grandpa,
Besides him, hiking. You can't trust anyone else. You must be careful around your cousin. It's her.
Grandpa. Grandpa, what are you saying? Someone, come here. Doctor, doctor.
The old gentleman.
You damn reporters. Just for a big scoop, you dare to harm someone.
What nonsense are you spouting?
You sneaked in here, just to create a scandal about the Feng family mistreating an elderly person, didn't you? The old man was fine when I came yesterday.
In such cold weather. No one added an extra blanket to his bed. No one gave him a sip of hot water to drink. How can you say he was fine?
What do you mean? Miss Feng is the old gentleman's own granddaughter. How could she possibly harm him? Exactly. We can all testify. You were the only one in the ward just now.
You guys were hired by the Feng family to take care of the patient, not Lily Feng's lapdogs.
You strip her clothes off for me, take pictures and post them online. I'd like to see how you dare to deal with me next.
Lily, what are you doing?
Are you protecting her? Do you know, as soon as she came, she caused the old master's death.
How is that possible? I believe in reporter Wu. She's not that kind of person.
Mr. Su, the old master did indeed die of sudden cardiac arrest. We heard the alarm and came in just now. And only this woman was here.
Someone said they saw you bring her in. Brent Sue. Have you two been involved with each other for a long time?
Don't speak so offensively.
You're having an affair with this little reporter. Are you planning to conspire with her to seize the Feng family's fortune?
Lily, calm down. How could I possibly fall for someone else? If I knew she would cause the old master's death, I wouldn't have brought her here.
Mr. Su, do you even have a brain? Do you believe everything Lily Feng says?
You, a murderer, still have the audacity to be so brazen.
I am now Mr. Hua's fiancé. I advise you to back off.
What a joke. The whole city of Haicheng knows that Miss Erica Kim is Mr. Hua's real fiancé. As for you...
Lily, but Mr. Hua does indeed care about her. Have you forgotten our last lesson? Lily, but Mr. Hua really cares about her. You've forgotten our last lesson.
What are you afraid of? Wait until her nude photos spread all over the internet. Mr. Hua will only think she's disgraced herself. Get moving. Do it. Woman, this time, let's see who can save you. Mr. Hua.
You really know how to stir up trouble.
Mr. Hua.
Lily, it was Lily Feng who did it. Mr. Hui. The journalist who caused the old master's death. She just wanted to avenge her family. My, Lance was fiancé, how dare you?
Fiancé, are you joking, Mr. Hua? You just met yesterday.
Do I need to report to you whom I want to marry? What you just did to Ms. Wu, do it yourself. Otherwise, by the end of today, I'll have the Feng family bankrupt. Lily, if you really anger Mr. Hua, you'll never be able to turn your life around.
Miss Wu, I am just too heartbroken over the old master's death that I misunderstood you. Can you forgive me?
I don't forgive. You just tried to rip off my clothes. To take nude photos and post them all over the internet.
Lily Feng, you have some nerve. Hurry up and take off your clothes.
Mr. Hua, I beg you. My old man just passed away. I still have to hold up the entire Feng family. I can't be looked down upon.
You can't. The woman of Lance Hua deserves to be laughed at by you all.
I didn't mean that at all.
Then why aren't you undressing?
Fine. I will apologize to Miss Gu right now. You all. Ready to take the picture?
That's enough. The old man's body isn't even cold yet. And I don't want to do the same thing as you all, in front of them.
Let's just leave it at that.
Mr. Hua, they say that Mr. Feng was killed by me. All I'm asking for is the truth.
Reporter Wu, get lost.
Brent Sue. Do you care about her that much?
I don't. I just think that reporter Wu wouldn't kill anyone.
My only relative has just passed away, and I was humiliated by her taking advantage of her position. Is this how you treat me? You don't believe me.
Lily, I really want to believe you, but I always feel that you've changed.
Is it me who changed, or is it you? Have you been bewitched by that vixen? She's so ugly. Did she please you in bed?
You're beyond redemption.
Miss Feng. Useless trash. Hurry up and arrange the cremation. If Mr. Hua comes back to verify the truth, none of you will escape. Old man, you can meet your cousin in the underworld. Then, the Feng family will be mine.
Your spouse's organs are mostly damaged, especially the heart. What kind of husband are you? How could you let her get so emotional?
Why is her heart damaged?
She must have had a drowning incident. The after effects are severe. It must have been several years. And you, as her husband, didn't even know?
Drowning.
The patient's condition is now very critical. I recommend surgery as soon as possible.
Let's do it now.
Mr. Hua, will you stay here with her? But there's a meeting today.
Cancel it. Go to the office and bring the documents here. All the urgent matters, I need to handle them at the hospital tonight.
Yes.
Miss Kim, there's something I'm not sure if I should tell you. Today, Wu Xiao claimed that she is Mr. Hua's fiancée.
How dare she? The Huo family only recognizes me as their daughter-in-law.
I won't hide it from you, I'm not pleased to say. My husband is also utterly enchanted by her. You really shouldn't underestimate this ugly monster.
All right, I got it.
Mr. Hua, what happened to me?
You just had a minimally invasive heart surgery. You need to stay in bed and rest for at least a week.
Surgery? But I don't have any money. Why didn't you discuss it with me in advance?
When you were hugging with that Brent Sue at that time, did you consult with me?
You've been following me. I apologize, Mr. Hua. I was worried about Elder Feng.
So I didn't wait for you. Not interfering with personal life doesn't mean you can go around hugging and cuddling with other men. I'll remember that, Mr. Hua. You've saved me again. How should I repay you? We're husband and wife. We had an agreement. How can we use that kind of method? What kind of method? I mean, since we're husband and wife, there's no need to repay the money. All right, Mr. Hua. If there's ever anything that you need my help with, I'll do my best. The doctor said your heart condition was caused by falling into the water. How did you end up in the water? The doctor said, you have a heart disease caused by drowning. Why did you drown?
When I was swimming before.
I accidentally got a cramp and drowned. It took a long time before someone saved me. Really swimming? Mr. Hua, work documents. Go call the doctor. Yes. You are too troublesome. I have already resigned for you, the entertainment reporter job. Report to Hua's company after you recover. Can I refuse? What about the surgery fee? Okay, I'll go. Miss. Is that you? It's me. Great. I've finally found you. You are the most famous lawyer in Haicheng. Unexpectedly, my grandfather asked me to find you. If there were any trustworthy people in the Feng family, the old man wouldn't have put his hope in a stranger. The old man has made his will, leaving all his assets to you. My grandfather, all the companies under his name, an old house worth 80 million, and some collections, cash and shares are all yours. I don't want these. I just want my grandfather to come back. Miss, can you please calm down a bit? I've witnessed the old man being abused by Lily Feng. You can't let his lifetime of hard work be destroyed by Lily.
I've witnessed the old man being abused by Lily Feng. You can't let his life's work be ruined by Lily Feng's hands.
You're right, Lawyer Liu. What should I do?
Your current identity is Wu Xiao. You need to obtain kinship proof as soon as possible. To prove your identity as Ivy Lin.
But my grandfather was cremated on the day he died. How can I get the proof?
You just need to get a strand of Lily Feng's hair. Leave the rest to me.
Thank you, Lawyer Liu. I will definitely get it. Miss Kim, what are you doing here?
This is the Huo Corporation building. You, as a mistress, dare to openly wait for Lance here.
Miss Kim, such a thing, how could Mr. Hua ever fancy it? She's just so ugly, maybe some escort from who knows where, clinging to Mr. Hua with her despicable methods.
Miss Kim, I wouldn't dare to be the other woman. I'm the person Mr. Hua has publicly acknowledged in the Hua family. Speaking of the other woman, it's the one who isn't cared for that's the third wheel.
Do you really think Lance Huo likes you? He's been waiting for a woman for 3 years, you're just a fling to him.
Mr. Hua might play with me, but he wouldn't even want to play with you. That says a lot about your failures, doesn't it? Miss Kim, you might want to pull your dress up a bit, or else you won't be able to cover up those 2 pieces of flesh.
You, how can you speak so crudely? You're something born with a mother but raised without manners.
Say that again if you dare.
You looking for a fight? Today, I'll teach you a good lesson. What are you standing around for? Hold her down for me, quick.
What do you think you're doing to my fiancé?
Lance, Uncle Huo asked me to accompany you to tonight's banquet. I also brought you some chicken soup.
Miss Kim, our relationship isn't close enough yet for you to call me by my last name. Like accompanying to a banquet. It's not your place to say, I have a fiancé. How did you get so dirty?
You should ask Miss Kim about that.
Chen Yuan, bring a basin of water here. Wu Xiao, throw it back.
Maybe we should let it go. After all, I just hit her too.
Lance Huo, how could you treat me like this?
Miss Kim. This time, it's just a lesson. Next time, it will be sulfuric acid that I throw.
You little wretch, I will let you off.
You're showing no respect for others. Won't the Kim family make things difficult for you in business?
Why are you worried about me?
Worried about you? I'm just asking casually. What are you doing? This is an office.
What's there to be afraid of? It's not like our relationship is something to hide.
We're just in a contractual relationship. You heartbreaker. What did you say? If there's a woman you love in your heart, you shouldn't have kissed me.
Are you jealous?
Why would I be jealous? I'm just reminding you, we're just in a contractual relationship. We should avoid kisses like the one just now. Otherwise, your ex-girlfriend might come back and see me as a love rival. Mr. Hua, I've done my part as a shield. I'm leaving now.
Dress up nicely tonight. I'll take you to a banquet at 6.
Uncle Huo, you must stand up for me. Today, I went to the office to bring Lance some chicken soup. At the office, I saw Wu Xiao. And then, Lance actually splashed me with water.
This despicable guy.
Uncle Huo, don't be angry either. This journalist, Wu Xiao, she always twists the truth. Now it's all over the internet, saying that the Huo family is backing her. She's even framed Miss Lin from the Lin family. Uncle Huo, if Lance really likes this journalist so much, can step aside.
Miss Kim, the position of Mrs. Hu will only be yours. Suppress the news about the Lin family on the internet. Call Miss Feng immediately. And invite her to tonight's party.
It looks a bit more pleasing to the eye now.
If you can talk, then talk more.
Just too skinny. You should put on some weight, Tater.
Ivy Lin. She actually hasn't died yet.
Lily Feng arrives just in time. Tater, find an opportunity to get her hair.
Ivy, it really is you.
It's Mr. Su. Who says I'm not lucky? Even the heavens don't dare to take me.
Ivy, I've heard that you and a man had a lover's suicide.
Why don't you ask Miss Feng how I had a lover's suicide with a man? Miss Feng, why do you look like you've just seen a ghost?
No, I can't let her reveal it. Reveal it. All my efforts over these years would be wasted.
How come? Are you disappointed that I'm not dead?
Cousin, it's such a relief that you're not dead. I thought I was seeing things. Cousin, what are you doing?
Does it hurt? Now you see, you weren't mistaken. Let's go, honey. My hand hurts from hitting. Honey, wait a minute. You're Wu Xiao. Does that feel satisfying?
What I went through back then is nothing compared to this.
Your health is also because of what happened back then.
3 years ago, I caught Lily Feng and Brent Su in the act. Instead of stopping, they went all in. Fearing the affair would be exposed, they sent someone to throw me into the river. I was lucky to be rescued and survived.
Just now, I should have slapped them a few more times.
I'm going to the restroom.
How do you plan to deal with Wu Xiao?
I can't deal with her anymore. Her real identity is Feng's eldest daughter Ivy Lin.
I don't care who she is. I had the Huo family suppress your scandal. You must help me deal with her. Otherwise, I don't mind making a big deal out of it.
Ivy.
Oh no, Ivy Lin is outside. What should we do? She didn't hear that, did she?
What does that have to do with me? Right. Just a reminder for you. She claims she is Ivy Lin, but what proof does she have? As everyone knows, Ivy Lin died 3 years.
Did you come back for me?
Mr. Su's banquet isn't over yet. When did you start dreaming?
Ivy. Can you call me like you used to?
You've been harassing me over and over. What's wrong? Isn't having a cousin enough? What are you doing?
About what happened between me and Lily Foam back then. I can explain it to you.
But I don't want to listen. You better let go of me quickly.
Mr. Su, you're holding on to my fiancé. What are you trying to do?
Mr. Su, please keep your distance from us in the future. Otherwise, my husband will get jealous. Let's go, hubby.
Brent Su, do you want to get back together with her? Then I'll completely ruin her.
You're still thinking about him, aren't you?
I'm not.
Stay with me. Don't think about other men.
I belong to you now. I haven't been thinking about other men.
Good, as long as you know. Let's go home. Have you seen enough?
Rogue, how come you're in my room?
This seems to be my room.
Why don't you close the door when you shower? Who did you invite to watch?
What? So if I invite you, you just come in.
I can't be bothered to talk to you. This man. He's too big, isn't he?
Are you satisfied with what you've seen?
Rogue, disgusting rogue. I'm going to get an eye infection.
What's wrong with Mr. Hua? What happened?
Get out.
Yes. The president used to keep away from women, and now that he's shown interest, he's this intense? Isn't this a bit too intense?
Lance Hua, I've seen all of you now. Lance Hua, I've seen everything.
Well, I'm the one who was seen. What's your name? Tomorrow is my first day reporting to the company. You sleep here. I'll go to the guest room.
This is so embarrassing. Hello, you've reached.
Ivy, I'm sorry. Can you give me another chance?
Brent, you're drunk. You're already married. Like this. Don't say things again.
If I divorce her, would you come back to me?
Whether you divorce or stay married, it has nothing to do with me.
Ivy, when I married Lily Foam, it's out of necessity. Let's talk when we meet.
There's no need. I'm hanging up. You. Take care of yourself. What is this?
It's Lily Feng's birthday party. Do you have any plans?
No particular plans.
I've prepared a big gift for you. Let's go.
Thank you, Mr. Hua and Miss Lin, for attending my birthday banquet.
There's no need to thank us. If it weren't for Ivy persuading me, I really wouldn't have wanted to come.
Miss Foam. Since today is your birthday, I'll just wish you that whatever you've snatched away, you can keep it with your life intact.
Miss Lin, don't go too far.
Mr. Hua, am I going too far?
Not at all.
You guys.
All right, Lily. Mr. Hui, Ivy, your seats are over there. I'll have someone take you there.
Brent Su, what do you mean? Are you still hung up on that bitch, Ivy Lin? Lily Foam, I advise you to stop making a scene. So many people came today, I don't want to be embarrassed even if you don't mind. You're talking about the big gift. Don't worry, it will soon. Where's the big gift you mentioned?
Don't worry, it's about to start. Happy birthday.
Hurry up, hurry up.
You little enchantress. Between me and your husband, which one gives more pleasure?
Of course, it's you, President Lee. President Lee, that project in the south of the city, can we sign the contract with Phone Corporation? Brent, listen to me, this isn't real. It's her, it's Ivy Lin. She did this on purpose to frame me. She likes you so much. So you're set on ruining me.
Is it a composite? Miss Fong, you can go and verify it. Also, having liked Brent Sue, such a trashy man, is the greatest shame of my life.
Ivy. Do you like it?
I like it. The feeling of triumph is really great.
Then marry me. I'll make you feel triumphant every day. Let's go.
Brent, I was wrong. Can you forgive me?
Let's get a divorce.
Divorce. Do you realize how much that would impact our corporation?
I don't care. I'm not concerned about that anymore.
Because of Ivy Lin. Do you care about Ivy Lin that much? Don't forget, it was you who left her at the wedding ceremony. Do you think she will let you off now that she's with Lance Hua? Will she spare you? She could sleep with a random guy 3 years ago. She could sleep with Lance Hua 3 years later. She's not a good person at all.
Divorce agreement, I'll draft it immediately and get it to you. Lily Fong, I hope you'll behave yourself.
Ivy Lin, I won't let you off the hook.
What's wrong?
I forgot to take something.
Let Chen Yuan go back and get it.
No need, no need. I'll go back and get it myself. Wait for me.
Ivy Lin, what are you doing?
Sorry, I forgot to take the interest.
So you came back to cause trouble, didn't you?
Smart.
Don't think just because you have Lance Hua backing you up, I wouldn't dare touch you.
What's the matter? Are you envious or jealous? A bit of both, actually. You wish you had someone to back you up, huh?
Ivy. Mr. Su, is this a habit of harassing someone else's fiancé, or what? Ivy.
Speak up, I don't have time to waste here with you.
Ivy, I'm sorry, back then, she said you were taking advantage of Mr. Fong's fondness for you. He abused her. She even showed me her injuries.
So what?
I've already filed for divorce. As long as she signs it, I'll be free.
What does this have to do with me?
Ivy, can you please not be so cold-hearted towards me? You still care about me. You're worried about me, aren't you? Mr. Su. Are you willing to lose this hand? Mr. Hui. This is a matter between Ivy and me. Would you mind stepping aside, please? What does my fiancé have to do with you? Mr. Su, let me remind you. A good ex-boyfriend should act as if he's dead. Not come out and be a nuisance to others. It's disgusting to provoke trouble out of nowhere.
What are you doing?
Turn around.
What?
Turn your back to me. Why is there a bruise here? Did you get into a fight with someone?
I don't remember. Maybe I bumped into something accidentally.
Wait here. I'm going to call a doctor for you.
Miss Lin, it's nothing serious. With this bottle of medicinal liquor, find someone to give you a massage, and the bruise will dissipate.
What are you doing?
Applying the medicine. Lie down quickly.
It hurts. Be gentle.
Bear with it. Don't be so melodramatic.
Miss Feng. The boy is reckless. As a father, I owe you an apology.
Mr. Hua, you are too polite. I just don't want you to be deceived. This Wu Xiao is actually cousin, Ivy. 3 years ago at the wedding, she seduced other men, and 3 years later, she came back to seduce her husband, causing him to insist on divorcing me.
Uncle Huo, this woman is also very vicious. She killed her own grandfather and framed it on my sister. Lily.
How outrageous. Take your woman and get back here immediately.
This feels just like the banquet at Hongmen.
Are you scared now?
I'll meet the enemy head-on, just as I'd stem a flood with earth. I'm not afraid at all.
Shameless, really, trying to seduce Lance in front of all these people.
Without Lance Hua. I want to see who else will back you up.
I didn't expect this woman to be quite beautiful.
Lance. For this woman, what have you done? You've really disappointed me.
It's your older brother, you're really not taking Dad seriously.
Lance, don't be fooled by this woman. Her approaching you is definitely with bad intentions.
You better break up with this woman quickly. Apologize to Miss Feng right away. You should break up with this woman immediately. Apologize to Miss Feng right away.
She doesn't even deserve an apology.
Big brother, you can't talk like this. For a woman of no value, is it worth it for you to do this?
It's more worthwhile than some illegitimate children who can't be publicly acknowledged.
That's enough. Linden. You escort Miss Feng and Miss Kim out first. You too. Come with me to the study. Miss Lin, if you truly have Lance's best interests at heart, please leave him.
Uncle Hua, I'm afraid I can't comply. I won't leave him.
You caused the death of your own grandfather, and then you blamed others. Do you think Carhu family would want someone so heartless and cruel?
Mr. Feng's death has nothing to do with Ivy. I have uncovered the truth. It was Lily Feng who caused Mr. Feng's death. And my father's as well. If Ivy leaves, Lance Hua will remain unmarried for life. Ivy Lin is my life.
If you're serious. Engagement with the Kim.
Why did you want to take me out for dinner today?
What would you like to eat? Ivy Lin is my life, Lance Hua.
Lance Hua, I want to ask you something. You have to answer me truthfully.
Go ahead.
You said you've been looking for a woman for 3 years. This woman is very important to you, isn't she?
Yes, she is very important to me.
I remember the first time met you. You asked me about a necklace. Do you know about this necklace? Is it not just an ordinary necklace?
Yes, I know.
Although I don't know why this necklace is on me. But I think, since you know, it would be better to return it to its original owner.
No need, since you've brought it. It's yours, it will be yours for the rest of your life.
That can be misunderstood. I'll take them seriously.
What are you talking about?
Nothing. I need to take a call.
Miss Lin, have you received the hair sample? Received it. The results will be out in 3 days.
Then let's make an appointment with Miss Lily Feng.
Let's meet at our law firm in 3 days.
Okay. What's the matter, Lawyer Liu?
Miss Lin, I just saw someone leak something. It's from 3 years ago, yours.
Screenshot.
Yes. I'll send it to you. Take a look at it.
What exactly happened back then? Why can't I remember anything at all?
Isn't this the sister-in-law? Why are you here alone? Sister-in-law, do you want to give me a try? I'm pretty impressive too.
Good dogs don't block the way. Get lost.
I see.
Second young master, what brings you here so late?
How about we collaborate? I help you get Lance Hua, and you help me take over the Hua Corporation.
A bastard child dreaming of taking over the Huo Corporation? Dream on. Then what would you like to do? Why give me a broken necklace?
This is Lance Hua's necklace.
Lance's necklace, how come it's with you?
This is the necklace that Lance's late mother left for him. He's always worn it close to his heart. But what's strange is, 3 years ago, this necklace suddenly disappeared. But today, saw this necklace, on Ivy Lin.
3 years. Ivy Lin. Can't be, the woman Lance Huo has been looking for 3 years, it's Ivy Lin, right?
Smart.
So, with that being the case, how are you going to help me win over Lance Huo? Lance Huo calls off the engagement. Aren't you afraid this will hurt the relationship between our two families?
As for feelings, you might say they exist. But if I say they don't, they definitely don't.
Then let me take you home. Lance, have some water.
After you drink it.
Do you suspect I've drugged it?
Miss Kim. One should have self-respect.
Lance. Let me be your woman.
I find you disgusting.
So, what do you think?
Lyndon, you tell me, as long as I find that necklace, Lance will surely ask me about the origin of the necklace. When that time comes, I can take the opportunity to drive a wedge between him and Ivy Lin. But why? Didn't Lance even ask me?
He didn't ask.
Lyndon, what kind of ridiculous idea did you come up with?
You were supposed to drug Lance Hua. I didn't expect you to take the drug yourself. Truly, such a womanly move.
I admit, you do look a lot like my cousin, Ivy Lin, but it's common knowledge, my cousin has been dead for 3 years, she drowned in the sea. Your appearance now seems to have some ulterior motives.
I know how many times we've met, you know it too, but I don't have time to play along with your games. To be honest, I've already read my grandfather's will, so, about the inheritance, we all know what's going on, guess I don't need to say more.
Miss Wu, are you so desperate for money? My cousin has been dead for 3 years. You're claiming to be Ivy Lin just by your face alone. Then what else do you have as proof?
How do you know I don't have any evidence?
I advise you to think it over. Fraudulently claiming an inheritance can land you in jail.
I also advise you to think it over. Lily Feng, you really don't know when to give up, do you?
Well, that's it then. If there's nothing else, Miss Wu, I'll be leaving now.
Miss Lin, the appraisal results will be issued in 3 days. This is all the information we currently have. Once the results are out, we can consolidate all resources to sue Lily Feng.
I understand. Lawyer Liu, thank you.
Brent, for that woman, you're not even leaving me any dignity.
Enough, Lily Feng. Weren't we supposed to sign the divorce agreement today? Where's the agreement?
Brent, because of that woman, you don't even leave me any face.
Lily, enough is enough. Today wasn't about signing the divorce agreement, is it? Where's the agreement? Let me tell you, I really can't stand seeing your face even for a second.
Brent, can't you stop being foolish? Ivy Lynn is only coming back for the inheritance. She's after money and revenge.
That inheritance rightfully belongs to her. Lily, if you have any conscience left, stop clinging onto what doesn't belong to you.
What doesn't belong to you? Me. Does Ivy Lynn belong to you now? Ivy Lynn is now with this man, Lance Hua. Do you think she still has feelings for you? What do you mean to her? Only I truly care about you. Only me.
I don't want to waste my breath on you. Lily Feng. Before the divorce, this is the last time I'll see you. Take care of yourself.
Brent. No, Brent.
Okay. Whatever choice our Ivy makes, Grandpa, I'll support you.
Grandpa, what if I want to marry Brother Brent, to be his bride? Would you support that?
Really shameless.
How come you're homeless now?
Lily Feng, how long are you going to keep pretending?
You say you're Ivy Lynn, but who can prove it?
Lily Feng, do you have any conscience left? Is it fair to me what you're doing?
What have you done that deserves fairness?
During school, you said someone was bullying you, harassing you. Someone wanted to slash your face with a knife. Who took the hit for you? When you encountered problems, who helped you solve them?
Did I ask you to take the hit for me, to solve my problems? That's your own fault, you were willing.
What about Grandpa? He treats you so well, how could you have the heart to hurt him?
You're stupid, and Grandpa isn't smart either. I tried so hard to please him, but what about him? You are all he ever thinks about. He wants to leave everything to you. He's so partial to you, so I will let him die with you.
So you poisoned Grandpa, of course.
You're finally showing some intelligence. I just want to watch him, slowly tortured to death. Anyone who stands in my way has to die.
Lily Feng, I won't let you off.
And you think I would let you off? Don't forget, it's me who lives in this big Feng family mansion, not you.
Awake yet? Have some porridge first.
Why am I here?
If you're not here, where else do you want to be?
Lance Hua, I want to kill Lily Feng.
All right. You should rest first. I'll handle the matter of Lily Feng.
Mr. Hua has work to do.
Miss Lin. The identification results are out. However, at the moment, the evidence chain of Lily Feng's plot against the old man is not yet complete.
I understand, Lawyer Liu. Gather the evidence. Lily Feng, it really is you.
Yes, it's me.
Lily Feng, what exactly do you want to do?
Sign this agreement, then kneel down and beg me. Maybe I'll consider deleting the video.
Have you lost your mind, Lily Feng? Do you really naively think that I would agree to your terms?
It's fine if you don't sign, then I'll just post this video online. Guess what, whether Lance Hua will still want you.
Miss Lin, I advise you to sign it, to avoid a repeat of what happened 3 years ago. The things we've been through are the same. Miss Lin, on the bed. Are you still able to let loose?
Get lost. Don't touch me with your filthy hands.
Filthy. How clean do you think you are? Oh right, I forgot to tell you back then, Grandpa, he also saw that video.
You, woman.
After Grandpa watched the video, he actually couldn't believe it was real. He started an investigation, and even suspected me. So how could I let him live? Therefore, added something to his food, watching him slowly. He's paralyzed and can't move.
You.
However, he deserved to die too. Who asked him to think of you on his deathbed, and left all his property to you?
You really should die.
But the one who died wasn't me, it was that damned old man, and your short-lived parents. By the way, do you want to know why the fire happened that year? Do you still remember your beloved little white cat? You loved it, but I didn't. So I threw it into the pond. Watching it struggle. Was so thrilled. And then I put its body on your bed. Unexpectedly, your mother saw it, she called me a monster, and wanted to drive me out of the house. So I lit the gas stove and then, bang! It just exploded.
Lily Feng, you think that you can do these things, and no one would know?
I didn't expect Ivy Lin, after all these years you're still using the same trick. Well, in that case, I have no choice but to kill you. Brent, why are you here?
Lily Feng, back off.
Brent Sue, have you gone mad?
I think the one who's gone mad is you. How could you turn into what you are now?
Brent Sue, you can't take her away.
Get lost. If you dare touch her again, don't blame me for being ruthless.
Kill Ivy Lin, only by killing her, will everything I own return to me.
Ivy, be careful.
Brent, wake up. Brent, wake up.
Brent, wake up.
Brent, wake up. Miss Feng.
Let's get out of here quickly.
Where are Mr. Hua and the others? Miss Lin is also there.
Ivy.
Lance Hua, please go save Brent Sue. Hurry up.
Ivy. It's been 3 days, Doctor. Why hasn't she woken up yet?
Actually, Miss Lin's body is no longer in any serious danger. Logically, she should have woken up by now. But the way she is right now, it might be due to something she doesn't want to face. Her subconscious is constantly avoiding reality, which also means avoiding waking up. By the way, Mr. Huo, when I was examining Miss Lin, I found traces of a drug in her system. This drug, not only to some extent, can stimulate the brain's nerves, the patient to cause loss of memory, but it also has effects on the patient's body, especially if the organs are damaged. So, Mr. Huo, when Miss Lin wakes up, she still needs to have a good rest for a while.
Okay. Ivy. Don't sleep, wake up soon. Don't you want to know the story between us? When you wake up, I'll tell you all about it. Miss you so much.
Mr. Hua, Mr. Su's condition is not very good.
Has Lily Feng been found yet?
Not yet, but the police have started a manhunt. Our people are also searching.
At all costs, make sure to find Lily Feng before the police do.
Understood.
No.
Ivy, what's wrong? Where do you feel uncomfortable? I'm going to call a doctor for you. Ivy, don't cry, sweetheart, I'm here. Are you hungry? Would you like something to eat?
I'm going to kill Lily Feng.
But you need to eat something first. You'll need strength once you're full.
By the way, how's Brent Sue?
Mr. Hua. Mr. Su is not doing well.
What do you mean he's not doing well?
Mr. Su has been diagnosed with brain death. The doctor said it's already beyond the point of being saved.
Lance Hua. It's my fault. Caused the death of everyone. I'm just a jinx.
Ivy, don't think like that. It's not your fault. You still have me. I'll always be by your side.
Lance Hua. I don't want you. You're so capable. Can you please go save him?
I don't want you. You don't get to decide that. From the very beginning, it was you who provoked me first. In this lifetime, you can only belong to me.
Lance Hua. Killed him. It was me.
Ivy. Ivy.
Miss Foam, how about we cooperate?
How do you propose we cooperate?
Ivy Lin is my brother's weak spot. As long as my brother dies, you may have a chance to turn things around. Moreover, I can also help you reclaim the Foam family's property.
What do you want me to do?
Lance Hua previously said, the person he was looking for was me. But why can't I remember anything? Darling.
It's me. I'm about to return home.
Really?
Yes, really. It's just that. How have you been lately? I heard about Brent Su.
I'm fine, don't worry about me.
Good to hear that. How are things between you and Young Hua? Are you two still getting along well?
He and I merely have a business relationship. Nothing else.
Lance has broad thighs, narrow shoulders, and slim hips. He looks just like a little electric motor. Ivy, you should be careful not to overindulge. It's a pity I haven't had the chance to feel your 36C. I'm so sad about that. Hey, Ivy. Are you listening?
I'm listening.
Want to give the little electric motor a try?
No, thanks. I'm going back to my room to rest.
From now on, every part of you can only be touched by me. Even if it's a woman, it's not allowed.
Mr. Hua, Miss Lin, Lily Feng has appeared.
Miss Feng, what's the purpose of your press conference this time? Miss Feng, is Wu Xiaozhen really Ivy Lin from 3 years ago? Miss Feng, the cause of death of old Miss Feng, does it have anything to do with you?
The purpose of my press conference is to clarify the truth. Ivy Lin, in collusion with Hua, forged an agreement to scheme against my Foam family's assets. I can testify, Lance Hua imprisoned and tortured me, in order to annul our engagement. The wounds on my body are the best evidence.
They really know how to twist the truth.
Chen Yuan, bring Lily Feng here, and check on the way, who hit her.
Yes.
What do you plan to do next?
Do nothing, wait for the people behind to fall into the trap themselves.
Linden Hua, help me.
What's wrong?
Lance Hua is after me, he wants someone to kill me. Linden Hua, wasn't the press conference your idea? You better think of a solution.
You really are stupid. I can't help you.
Linden Hua. Linden Hua, you bastard.
Lily Feng, you're pretty brave. Are you tired of living?
Mr. Hua, I know I was wrong. I really do know I was wrong. I'll turn myself in right now. Please, spare me.
It's too late. Deal with her.
Yes.
What's wrong?
How's Lily Feng?
She died in a car accident.
Serves her right. What are you doing?
Every grain is hard-earned. Can't be wasted. Eat up.
Mr. Hua, Miss Kim is downstairs. She wants to see you.
No need.
Yes.
Dad. Why did you hit me?
And you're asking me? Look at yourself. What have you been doing these days? Look at the state of Kim's stocks. Can't you see?
I just can't accept it. What's so great about that little woman? Lance Hua wants her, not me.
If you don't want the company to go bankrupt, you need to immediately apologize to Ivy Lin and Lance Hua. I don't care how you do it. If they don't let up, don't bother coming home.
Old master, are you certain about leaving all your assets to the eldest young master, Lance Hua?
What? Are you questioning my decision to manage this family in my stead?
Oh no, not at all.
That's settled then, now leave.
Second young master, this is the will the old master has amended.
There's 3 million in it. Don't let the old master know I've seen it.
Understood.
That old geezer is actually planning to leave everything to his precious son. He can dream on. I'll see what that bastard Lance Hua will do. Life is gone. What's the use of money then? Your family has been put through such misery. Are you willing to accept that?
Come in. Come here. Come here. Join me for a meal.
I still have a batch of design concepts to finish. I'll eat after I finish.
Do you want me to feed you?
I can eat by myself. I can eat by myself. Can we order takeout from Juhu restaurant?
No, we can't. It's just that I'm the largest shareholder of Juhu. You can go there anytime you want to eat. You can also order takeout.
Can I just mention your name?
You can just mention your own name. They all know you're my wife.
I'm just your fiancé in name.
Then let's choose a date to get the certificate.
We can't get the certificate. It will become complicated when we break up after the cooperation ends.
Are you still thinking about Brent Sue?
No. I just don't want our relationship to become complicated.
Who let you in?
I'm interrupting big brother and sister-in-law's moment, am I not? Damn. Sister-in-law really has a great figure.
Big brother is so lucky. Get out. Okay then, you two carry on. I won't disturb you any longer. I'll go back to work then. Go ahead.
Honey, I'm back. Let's have dinner together tonight.
Sure.
Should we report to President Hua? I think he might be very strict at home.
No need.
President Hua. I've investigated, Su Qingqing and the madam were indeed good friends at school. But the two of them haven't behaved inappropriately. President Hua. Should we manipulate the media a bit?
Not for now.
What's wrong with you?
You've really grown bold. Just a few hours apart, and you've already put a green hat on me.
What are you talking about? I'm sorry.
Sorry for what? For causing you trouble. Or for going out to eat with another man behind my back. And even hugging him. Ivy Lin. You've really grown bold.
I'll definitely be more careful next time.
Still thinking about going out with that wild man next time. There won't be a next time. Have you ever put yourself in my shoes? Do you know how much impact this will have on me, and the impact it will have on the company? If we don't handle this properly in time, do you know how much the company's stock price will drop?
Well, how about we issue a statement then, to clarify our relationship? After all, we're just acting.
Do you think this is a joke? Just clarify and that's it.
Then what do you suggest we do?
Get a marriage certificate. The rumors of infidelity will naturally fall apart.
No, I don't agree.
Then do you have a better solution?
Miss Lin, if we can't quell the rumors in time, the company's stock price might continue to drop by billions.
All right. I promise you. What are you doing? I just got home.
I called the marriage registration office. They are waiting.
Do they work in the evenings too? Lance Hua, are you setting me up? Is this something you planned in advance?
Planned what? You having dinner with some random guy. Your classmate was arranged by me. Starting today, you are truly Mrs. Hua.
You should just call me by my name.
Okay. Why for Mrs. Hua? You choose one yourself.
He said I couldn't get pregnant. And then he married someone else. Damn it, I want to get pregnant too. I can do it too.
That scumbag.
Right. Congratulations, sis. I've dated so many men, sister. I'll begrudgingly share half of them with you. Sister.
Ching Ching, I'm going to leave first. You guys have fun. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Isn't this my sister-in-law? Introduce her to everyone, won't you? This is my elder brother's wife, my sister-in-law. Isn't she beautiful?
Lindon, it seems your sister-in-law doesn't appreciate you much.
Sister-in-law, why are you here alone? Could it be that mister, who is not up to par?
Sister-in-law, now that you're here, why not have a few drinks with us?
Lindon Hua, are you sure you want to provoke me?
I wouldn't dare provoke you, sister-in-law. If you have a few drinks with us, I'll let you go. Or, a sweet talk would do as well.
You wish. Let go.
Mr. Hui, your sister-in-law doesn't seem to give much face, huh?
Today, you have to drink this wine, whether you like it or not. You'll have to drink it even if you don't want to. Scumbag, how dare you hit me?
Linden Hua. Who gave you the guts to mess with my people? Force them to drink this entire case of wine. Yes, sir. Come on, guys.
Why aren't you wearing any clothes?
Why do I need to wear clothes to sleep? Just taking advantage and then leaving. You weren't like this last night.
You're talking nonsense.
Really? Where were your hands last night? You were touching all over.
Pervert.
All right, get up now. We're going to a birthday banquet later.
That must be Ivy Lin. I thought she would be more beautiful. I wonder how Mr. Hua fell for her. Maybe she's good in bed. Nowadays, men, just like those who are unrestrained in bed. Like a wildcat, huh? You go ahead and get busy. I'm going to find something to eat first. Miss Lin. You, this second-hand goods, are simply not worthy of Lance. But he wants me, this second-hand goods.
Miss Lin, you, as a second-hand good, are simply not worthy of Lance.
Here we go again, but he wants me, this second-hand good. Isn't that irritating?
All those coquettish tricks of yours, do you think you can use them for much longer? Men, well, they're just looking for a bit of novelty. You think just because you've caught Lance's eye, you can be with him for a lifetime? That's just laughable.
Miss Kim, today is Mr. Hua's birthday banquet, and I really don't want to make a scene. So please, don't provoke me.
Just look at what you're wearing. Anyone who knows better would think you came for the birthday party. People who don't know might think you're here to sell something.
What I wear is my freedom of dress, Miss Kim. If you're crazy, go to a mental hospital.
I am.
What are you? I have absolutely no interest in you.
Sister-in-law is so eager to throw herself into someone's arms. Let go. Big brother, it was sister-in-law who initiated this.
Chen Yuan, take her upstairs. Throw her down the stairs.
Yes.
Lance Huo, how could you treat me like this?
Anyone who dares to hurt me. This is what happens to you.
Ivy Lin, I won't let you go.
I finished eating. Come with me to the company.
Why are we going to the company? I've already resigned.
Just accompany me.
I can't. I have a date today.
Who did you make plans with? Is it a man or a woman?
It's lawyer Liu. Ever since Lily Feng had an accident, her inheritance has not been notarized. But, I'm about to become a little rich woman.
Can I start eating soft rice now?
Call me sister. I'll serve you tonight.
Sister. Then I should collect some interest.
Madam, the president has disappeared.
What?
All day today, I haven't been able to contact the president. I just checked his location, and it shows he's near you. I'll send you the location now. Could it be that the president went to see you?
Okay.
Madam, have you found the president?
Go see for yourself. You seem to be in such a hurry, while someone is enjoying their leisure time.
President Hua.
President Huo didn't do this. I have no idea what's going on.
Chen Yuan, go check it out.
There's something fishy about this.
Yes. But it seems the lady has seen it.
Ivy.
Aren't you going to keep Miss Kim company? Why are you looking for me?
Ivy, are you jealous? Do you like me or something?
Jealous? You're overthinking it. I'm tired, I want to go back now.
Why are you here? I was just out at the bar. It's pretty normal around here.
Lance Hua. You big jerk.
Don't say it. Let me guess. Did Lance Hua cheat? Come on, sister-in-law. Let me take you to rest.
Lance Hua, you bastard. Let go of me.
Right. I'm a jerk.
Lindon Hua.
Ivy Lin, have you caused enough trouble? Grandpa is going to take you on today.
Lindon Hua, if you dare touch me, your brother won't let you off.
My brother, aren't you out here drinking because?
Ivy, don't be scared. It's okay.
Lance Hua, why did you just get here? You really scared me to death.
Second young master, where are you going?
Linden Hua. You should know the family rules.
Lance Hua, we are family after all.
Family. You're not worthy. Framing me, framing Ivy. You're indeed the illegitimate child. Always a rat in the sewer. Always doing sneaky things.
President, how should we deal with the second young master?
Lock him in the basement.
Brother, I'm sorry. I won't go to the basement. Please don't send me to the basement. Brother, Lance Hua, I won't let you go.
It took me a long time to find you. I absolutely won't allow you to leave me. You really don't know how to repent. What a pity.
I didn't kill you.
It seems I was too lenient with you. You think I'm easy to talk to, don't you?
Can't take it anymore. I haven't slept for 3 days now. Somebody help me. How does the madam live, under this kind of silent treatment, and still be so lively and energetic? No, this won't do. I must quickly coax the madam to come back.
What is Jin Yuan spacing out for?
No, I'll arrange it right away. Madam, is it convenient for you to talk now?
It's convenient. What's the matter?
Well, the president didn't want me to tell you, but I think you should still be informed.
What is it?
Ever since that car accident, the president has been having constant headaches. The attacks are quite severe each time. Only alcohol seems to alleviate it. He's drinking again now. Could you please come persuade the president?
Okay, I got it.
All right, ma'am. As expected, took the bait, didn't they?
Are you busy?
What do you think? Wait a minute.
Lance Hua, put me down. You bastard.
Bastard, go find some other men. I'm the bastard.
What are you talking about?
I went to see you last night. That pretty boy said you two had just finished having sex. Told me not to disturb you.
Lance Hua, calm down. Listen to me. Brent Su is gay. If he wanted anything to do with me,
I don't care if he's gay or not. You better move out from there. Vi Lin, let's start dating.
I'm on my period.
How many days has it been?
1 week.
You go to sleep first, take a shower.
The second young of the CEO has run away.
Where did he go?
Sorry, CEO. We've lost track of him.
Then start searching immediately. Remember to protect the lady well.
Yes. Yes. Okay. CEO, the old residence has requested that you return for a visit.
Miss Lin, do you have anything to say about the incident back then?
Miss Lin, can you explain what happened 3 years ago?
Miss Lin, who is the man in the video? I didn't expect her to be so promiscuous. It's a pity that Mr. Hua has been wearing this green hat.
Without knowing for how long.
The man from 3 years ago was me.
You don't have to.
Listen to me. After that night, I investigated every single person in the club, but I couldn't find any trace of you. You were the only one I couldn't locate. The news reported you as missing, but I always believed that you were still alive. Don't you want to know? Do you know who the woman I've been longing for over the past 3 years is?
The woman he's been searching for 3 years. It's really me.
The first time I saw you, I was already certain that you are the woman I want to spend the rest of my life with. Even though you don't remember anything now, and don't remember me from back then, I still want to say. Ivy Lin, will you marry me?
I'm sorry, I don't love you. Can't be with you.
How can you possibly not love me?
Lance Hua, you really think too highly of yourself. When I was with you, it was only to get you, to help me get rid of Lily Feng, and take back what was rightfully my inheritance. The person I've loved has always been Brent Su and no one else.
Then what about everything that happened before?
It was all just an act.
So you've never loved me? Not even a little bit? No. Get lost. Get out of here right now before I lose my temper. Start the investigation immediately. Look into everything that's happened around Ivy Lin this week. Go over it all again. Remember, even if it's the most inconsequential detail, don't overlook it easily. Use every method you can think of. You don't need my permission. Just take action directly.
Are you free today? Let's go to the Civil Affairs office.
After so long without seeing each other, don't you have anything to tell me?
I'm begging you, let's not torture each other anymore.
What exactly happened? Talk to me.
It's nothing. I just want to get rid of you as soon as possible.
Today, I'll show you what the consequences are for being disobedient.
Don't you dare.
CEO, the wife's friend has been rescued. Should we tell the wife?
No need. For a random man, she even wants to divorce me. Without some punishment, she will never learn her lesson.
I'm such an idiot. Why didn't I tell Lance Hua to save Ching Ching? Why did I let others lead me by the nose? Sorry.
Ivy Lin.
I apologize. Do I know you?
You don't know me, but I know you.
Long time no see, Miss Lin.
Erika Kim, what are you up to?
What am I up to? You'll find out soon. I must admit, Miss Lin, your face is indeed very pretty.
Erika Kim, you'd better let me go right now, otherwise, Lance Hua will never let you off.
Then I'll just kill you first.
Erika Kim.
Let me guess what you are thinking. You're not waiting for Lance Huo to come and save you, are you? Let me tell you. From the first time I saw Lance Huo, I fell for him. Later, my father told me that I would marry him. I was so happy that I couldn't sleep all night. All of this, you ruined all of it. It was you wretch. You destroyed everything for me. You deserve to die.
Erika Kim, you like Lance Hua, but Lance Hua doesn't like you. What does that have to do with me? You push all the blame onto me. But have you ever thought, if it weren't for your malicious intentions, how could you end up in such a situation?
Shut up. You deserve to die.
Who the hell let you hurt her face?
I just wanted to teach her a lesson.
You're nothing but a troublemaker. Get out. Such a beautiful face, but it's been scratched. It's really heartbreaking.
Lindon Hua, do you know the consequences of what you've done?
What consequences? Let me tell you, my consequence is to have Lance Hua dead.
Lance Hua won't come. He rejected his proposal, in front of so many people. He was about to divorce him. He would rather hate me.
He hates you. Little sister-in-law. You're really overthinking it. He loves you so much. He will definitely come. After all, he put in a lot of effort to find you back then. He really worked hard for it. When you rejected his proposal, he was so angry that he almost vomited blood. My brother is truly a hopeless romantic. Speaking of which, you guys should really be thanking me. If it weren't for me chasing him in the first place, how could you two possibly end up together?
Lindon Hua, you beast.
Go ahead and curse. Curse all you want. Anyway, you won't live much longer. Oh, right. And your friend, she's truly a beauty of this world. She's unforgettable.
What have you done to Ching Ching?
What have I done? Guess what I did to her. Don't worry, she's having a great time now. Do you want me to tell you the details?
Lindon Hua, I curse you to die a horrible death.
Take this woman away from me.
Have you found the person yet?
President, whereabouts of the madam yet?
Keep searching for her.
Yes.
It's all my fault. If I had told her earlier, this wouldn't have happened to her.
Mr. President, don't be too hard on yourself. The incident with the madam was an accident.
What's the matter?
Lance Hua, what's with that tone? Let me guess, did your sister-in-law go missing again?
Is she with you?
Aren't you a little too smart for your own good?
What do you want?
All the shares of Hua Corporation.
You sure have a big appetite. Aren't you afraid of biting off more than you can chew, and choking on it?
Come to the factory in the suburbs at noon. Bring the share transfer agreement with you. Remember, come alone. Otherwise, you won't see your precious wife again.
Go prepare the contract.
Yes.
Ivy.
Brother, where's the contract?
Linden Hua. You will definitely pay for what you have done. Pay the price.
Lance Hua, go to hell.
Nuan.
Lance Hua, go to hell.
Courting debt.
Lance, are you here to save me?
Where's Nuan?
Big brother, why don't you kneel down and beg me? Maybe, if I soften my heart, I'll tell you. I'm asking one more time.
Where is Nuan?
Big brother, aren't you acting all high and mighty just now? How come you're now acting like a dog? Out of respect that you're my big brother, I'll let you die together. Take a woman with you to hell.
Lyndon, someone's coming. Let's go.
Mr. Hua, Mr. Hua. Wake up, President Hua, President Hua.
Ivy, I'm sorry. It's my fault for not protecting you well.
Mr. Hua.
How is it going?
He's passed out 3 times, as per your instructions. We woke him up with cold water and continued.
Keep an eye on them, don't let them die.
There's a recording on the lady's phone. Regarding the incident from that year, indeed, it was the second young master who instigated it.
Perfect. We can settle new and old grudges together. Ivy has 14 wounds on her body. Similarly, make 140 cuts on them. And throw them into the police station.
Yes.
How dare they harm my person? It seems like they have a death wish. Ivy, wake up when you've had enough sleep. I miss you so much. Ivy. 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 You're awake. Do you feel uncomfortable anywhere? Are you hungry? I'll go get the doctor for you. Wait for me.
Lance, you. I'm so scared. I thought I was about to lose you again.
Ivy, don't be scared. I'm here, it's all over.
Lance, it hurts so much.
Good girl, I'll go get the doctor for you.
Lance, no need to call the doctor. Just stay with me. Lance. I remember everything.
Good boy.
Chen Yuan, in a while, you secretly help me trick him over there. No matter what means you use, just don't let him discover it.
Brother Yuan, can I count on you?
Rest assured, you can absolutely count on me.
So, should I be the best man, or the maid of honor?
You can decide that. Lance. We have missed each other for so many years, but fortunately, neither of us has given up. Lance, will you marry me?
Silly girl. Proposing should be done by the men.
So, will you marry me?
I will.
Lance, I love you. I entrust the rest of my life to you.
Ivy Lin, I love you too.